My fellow traders, what's happening? I hope you guys had a great day today. Well, my Tuesday was a lot better than my Monday. I wasn't overly aggressive. I think I was pretty conservative. I traded 2/3 size today, and just patient and just focused on a couple of trades, a couple of stocks, and I felt a whole lot better. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't having a change in mindset. And the right mindset in trading is everything. It's perhaps the only thing that's going to get you through the challenges that you face in trading. I know with me, my strong suit is my mind. It's my weak point too, but it's my strong point. So it's having the right mindset is everything. It's going to make sure that you are putting yourself in the right place. It may not be at the right time, but you'll be in the right place, and you'll make the right decisions based on what's going on. You'll have that process in place. So it's all about the right mindset. Now, just to give you a quick example, I have several um, several members that I mentor, and their issues are: I take the trade off too early, and I lead the losers on too long. And both cases are centered around not wanting to lose money. They take the trade off too early because they don't want it to come back and turn them negative. And most of the time they're watching their P&L, or they let the loser run because they don't want to take a loss. And they know that as long as I don't take the trade off, I'm not going to realize a loss. It's still unrealized. And so it's all hard would take about the whole thing is I don't want to take a loss. And in some cases, I don't want to lose money. So I don't want to take a loss. And part of that is how we grew up. We were not taught, most of us, that losing money was okay. We weren't taught that. And so when we come in trading, and you have somebody telling you, well, it's okay to take losses, you have acceptable loss, you're gonna have to accept it. You don't know where to go with that. You can't wrap your mind around how to accept losing $300 on a trade or losing $100 on a trade. You can't wrap your mind around that initially. And I try to use some analogies. Like the first one I use is a restaurant owner, because that's the kind of the closest to what we have. The owner has to order extra food that he knows he'll most likely throw out. But he knows that if he doesn't have enough and he can't serve the guests what they want, they may not come back, and his business will slowly die. So he has to make sure that he can accept that risk. The restaurant managers that can't accept it and try to cut it too close are the ones that don't make it. And so they have to accept that. In trading, you have to accept that you will lose. You will take losses. Nobody is 100%. Now, you've got these big funds and big investment banks and all of them that are close to 100% because they can hold through deep pullbacks or pops, things that we can't hold through. Our account can't stand that. So, they're going to have a higher win rate. But reality sets in for us, the small time retail trader, that we're going to take losses. And you've heard the saying that if you manage your risk, you keep your losers small, and you let your winners, run, you're going to make money. But a lot of people can't connect that. Again, letting a trade pull back after you see it make, you $150 up, and you watch the trade pull back, it's kind of frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't understand. You got to take it off because you don't want to lose any more money. And if it's going long, you don't want to take it off because you don't want to realize that loss. So I use that analogy of the restaurant owner, but not everybody gets that. So another one I use is like the person that goes to buy a lottery ticket. When you go buy a lottery ticket, you pay the attendant whatever it is. Let's say you buy a $10 ticket, or you buy 5 $10 tickets, $50. When you pay them that $50, that money is gone. You've accepted the risk when you gave them that $50. So you don't worry about it. You've got something in your hand that you have a chance of making your money back or making more back, but you have something tangible for what you paid for. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get that money back. Anything you purchase, there's no guarantee. There's really not a whole lot of guarantee that that purchase is going to pay for itself 10 times over. It's just not. So when we pay for something, that money's gone. We've accepted that risk. When we take a trade, what I try to tell traders to do is, hey, think about when you take a trade and your risk, what you're willing to risk on this trade may be $100. Then let that $100 go. In your mind, just say, okay, I paid the market $100. I've got however many shares of this stock that you got. Now, I know it costs more than that $100, but in your mind, that's all it's going to cost you to trade those stocks. So you get those stocks so you can trade it. It should only cost you $100, because if the value of what you have starts to go below $100, you're gonna sell it back, right? Or you're gonna cover it if you're short. So if you just, in your mind, when you buy the stock or you sell the stock short, and you're risking, in my case, if I'm risking $300, all right, I just paid $300 for this. Let me see if I can get my money out of it. If I can't, I'm gonna cut my losses and sell it, and we're gonna try something else. That's kind of my mindset. That the money's already gone. I've already paid it. I've accepted the fact that this trade is costing me $300. And if I make $600 out of it, man, I'm on cloud 9. If I lose $300 and I get rid of it, I'm fine. I've already written that money off. So I don't have to worry about leaving the trade on so I don't take a loss. And that's just another way of trying to program your mind so that you don't worry about taking a loss. You just focus on the trade itself. The trade is paid for, and I focus on execution. That's kind of what it's all about. I know that's just kind of a quick synopsis of it. We go into a little bit more detail, but I think that gives you the picture. So again, the right mindset in trading is everything. It's probably the only thing that's going to help you get through these challenges that you're going to face in trading. All right, so the SPY today did just what we wanted it to do. I was upset yesterday that we held the 5-day, which is this line right here. Today we opened below it, we peaked above it, and then we sold off. I started to get a little upset right around in here because I thought we were going to come back and close back above the 5-day. But this is just what I wanted to see. I want to see this continue to come in. I want it to keep selling. Right now, I'm not taking any technical swing trades. Makes no sense right now to do that. So that's kind of where we're at now, and I'm just waiting for this to just sell off and hopefully either come down to the 50 or tap this ascending support, and then we can start our run up, and we can make some money on the technical swing side. But that's how I need the market to set up for me. And so again, today you saw it made its big move prior to lunch, and then during lunchtime and on through the afternoon, it pretty much traded in a channel until after 3, and we kind of peeked our head above it, but didn't really do much. Ran into the 100 period and pulled back. But really good day in the SPY as far as the move it made. Gave us an opportunity early. All right, so first trade today was UAL. The UAL was on earnings. It's a beautiful opening range breakdown, and I kind of wished I had gone in full size on this, but I only went in 2/3 size and took 300 shares versus the 500. And you could see with 500 shares I would have made a lot more profit. But a really, really nice move. A home run move here. Almost about 25 cents away from my final target. There was a level down around 49.20 something. Or 49.19. I can't remember the exact price. But not far from it. And ended up taking it off once we were claiming the 9. So, and then it did pretty much what the market did, traded sideways the rest of the day. But really nice hit on this one. Second trade was the Facebook, which was going red to green. And I waited for it to confirm red to green and get over this 302.50 level. I didn't want to buy it into this resistance. Yeah, I could have made about 40 more cents profit, but again, I'm not taking a risk. I'm not being aggressive today. I'm being a more conservative, so I wait for it to get over the daily level here, and took it, got 2 hits, then pull back, almost break even here on the ticket out. So not a bad trade there. And so here I was looking at taking this trade inside, in between these 2 levels. Yes, this is inside of a channel, but this is a huge channel, and my worst case scenario I thought would be I'd only make $1 on this before it turned around. It started pretty decent, and then it quit on me. And so when it started to pull back, it was giving it up hard, so I ended up taking it off. Actually got killer slippage on this, which is not something I usually get. This stock, the spread was really close. It was within 5 cents. I had my stop at 303.15 because my entry was 303.10. I was giving it 5-cent cushion. It filled me at 302.91. that's how much slippage this stop had in it. So it did steal a little bit of my profit, maybe $40 or so. Not much, but it was enough to, say, okay, that's it. And so that was supposed to be the final trade, but I accidentally traded Netflix in this account. I logged into my other account because I was going to trade Netflix after they announced earnings. I wasn't going to trade it ahead of time. And so I waited for the announcement, and I got in this trade in this account. So I don't know how much I'm going to end up with, to be honest with you. So, I'll find out tomorrow, and we'll let you guys know tomorrow. But had a really good day. Struggling with this Netflix. I'm only in small size, but it made a huge move, that one candle, and now it's just struggling to make anything. So a little bit frustrating that the volatility didn't pick up and keep going. And the market is just not where I want it to be. But that's it for today. Hopefully tomorrow we can have some just as good trades. The only thing I didn't have today was the continuation trades. Stocks practically traded in their channel with the market all day, even the stocks on earnings. So, didn't really have anything but, like Facebook broke out, and there might have been a couple that weren't on my watch, but I stuck to my watch list today. So we'll get back at this thing tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you then.